All right, we are back. Well, we're almost all back. Part of me is not back. My beard is gone. I'm just feeling a little naked.
Shock and awe.
Yeah,
Matt opened the door and I was like,
yeah.
what? He's like, oh, didn't you see the shirt? I'm like, I was too busy looking at the face.
The shirt? I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Mr. Padre.
Yeah.
Snagged this in San Diego. I was very excited about it. And I won't take it off until opening day, which is 56 days away as of recording this. So how you been, man? Good? Everything good?
Yeah, great, grand, wonderful, fantastic.
Right.
All the things.
This is a fun episode. We're going to dive right into something. Okay. I don't know if you've seen this yet, but the MLB Network came out with their top 100. And I'm going to show you what
top 100 what? Teams, players of all time, rookie teams, prospects. I mean, if you incorporate teams, like, some of the other leagues, season, like you never know.
Well, no, not that.
I mean, it's that whole discussion. Could a AAA club beat, the Marlins? I don't know.
Maybe. No, Marlins look good, man. Norby. All right. So here we go. I'm going to share with you what they say is the lineup, all right, of said team. And we're going to have a conversation about this. And I need some thoughts. So here we go. This is what the MLB Network is saying is their starting lineup.
Okay.
First reaction, RJ, go.
It's very National League heavy, and I take a large offense to that.
All right, go on. Talk to me. What else do you notice?
There's a lot of blue.
Okay. We're going to advance the conversation here. First thing I saw, and I was very excited about, only one team has two players on the starting lineup, according to the MLB, and that's the Diamondbacks. You know what makes that really sad?
Wow, what's that?
They have no chance.
No chance. But out of 30 teams, you've got one. Yeah.
And I'm going to say this, RJ, because I'm going to start the argument now. Mm-hmm. If you remove Bobby Witt and put the next best shortstop, in my opinion, actually, no, I'm going to stop there. Let's just go around the horn and talk about whether you agree, and if you disagree, who would you put there? We're going to start in left field. Juan Soto. They're saying he's the best left fielder in baseball right now. Do you agree or disagree? I know I'm catching you cold.
Yeah, I would. Yes, thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey, just rotate through all starting 30 left fielders real quick in your brain.
Real quick in your brain, go.
I would.
Someone's going to jump out, man. You know the game.
Yeah, no, I would probably agree with this with his age.
Okay.
And yes, ability to hit when he's got hitters around him. So we'll see what their shake up to the lineup, if it actually will help.
Yeah.
Or hurt.
Semien might help him, I think. All right, Carroll, center field. What do you think?
Carroll in center field.
Yep.
I can see that. I'm still waiting for, he's been good, but I need him to be better.
I mean, all right. I like that.
No,
I need you to be better.
Yeah.
All right.
Actually, the real question is, if you put this up against essentially the two starting all-star teams from this previous season, did they just go and pluck people that were the starter all-stars? No,
they did not.
Yeah.
Nope. But I guess I don't necessarily disagree. I mean, obviously there are some other guys that could be there, but yeah, Carroll, of course. I mean, we're in Arizona, got to go for the home.
And also, actually, I fully 100% disagree with this setup. So if you can't see it or you haven't seen it yet, it's the three outfielders, it's the infield, it's one starting pitcher, it's Shohei as the DH, and then Mason Miller
as the closer.
Yep. Right. So what they're actually missing is MLB itself doesn't even know the game, because what happens in the game now, Paul Skenes isn't going 8 to get to 9, right?
See the middle reliever.
Paul Skenes is being pulled out at 5-6, right? Maybe 6 because he's Skenes. But at the same time, now you need a 7-8, and they only go guys one inning at a time now. So they're actually missing 2 people on this list, and the only reason they did it is they couldn't fit it in picture-wise.
Yeah.
So MLB Network, do better.
So go with what I've got up on the screen.
I'm sorry.
No.
You know what? I'm going to be. It's funny because my wife and I were watching the show the other day, and some guy was just crotchety old man. I'm like, you know what? That's going to be me in 20 years. I'm
nope. It was you in 2 days. Here we are.
It's like I got some stuff to talk about. I'm like, nope.
No, I don't like this. They're missing middle relievers.
Yeah.
Fine. When we get to the pitchers, we can talk middle relievers.
Yes.
I don't think in right field do we need to have a conversation? That's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
Okay. This is where, for me, it gets sporty.
Also, was Aaron Judge in right field, just in case, because not everyone is watching the show. So, yes.
Sorry, Aaron Judge. I forget. You're driving. I apologize.
Yes.
So our outfield, I think we're fairly in agreement. Soto, Carroll, and Judge. Left, right, left, center, right. That's fine. Let's go.
It's manageable.
Yeah, it's fine. All right, where do you want to go? Where do you want to go on the infield? Because this is where I get a little bit sporty.
You know what's crazy to me is actually Jose Ramirez at third base is an exceptional pick. I feel that Jose Ramirez is like a very overlooked.
Oh yeah,
like the dude is very like love Cleveland, want to stay here, want to do the things with you guys, and he's actually like when you look at him statistically is a really great player, but because of being where he is and like them fluctuating between good and bad, like he just unfortunately gets lost in the shuffle. And once again, being into cards and resale value, like I feel like his value is not where it should be. Some of the times.
I do not disagree. I love your point on being in the American League Central. I'll, be honest, the American League West probably suffers the same. If you're not in the AL East, you probably are overlooked. But I think Jose is a stud. The only other person I could see putting there would be Machado.
Yep. Okay.
Because there is no better arm at third base, in my opinion, than Manny Machado. The dude's got a cannon. Still at his age.
Yeah.
Sorry, Manny. I'm sure you're a lot younger than I am.
Also, someone who does not get love in the card industry, because I just bought a lot of 4 of his cards for like $3.50. And 2 of them are gold out of 50s. And I'm just like, and one's another one out of like 199. And I'm like, no one bid on this thing.
Why is that? He's incredible.
Yeah. I'm like, I will gladly grade these at 60 cents a card and, probably.
Now, he did something early in his career. He was a young dude, had a temper, and, got out of control a few times. But
but with Baltimore, he was actually a very flashy player. So,
yeah. All right, over to short. We have Bobby Witt. MLB Network, has Bobby Witt at shortstop.
Mm-hmm.
Go.
Bobby Witt 2 years ago.
Oh, man. Okay.
I'm just saying, if you're, at this point, what's going to be crazy is we are going to probably get a rookie somewhere that's just going to be phenomenal. And I'm waiting for that. And this is that whole, it's a discussion to have a discussion. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, this where, Bobby Witt, I've been checking out some of his cards. And then, of course, if you know me, I deep dive into YouTube. And while I'm working at home, I listen to YouTube baseball stuff. And his story, pretty remarkable athlete. But this is nuts. And comment, please. Perdomo at short. 3 Diamondbacks. Actually, hold on. Before you get wild on me, did you know that if the Diamondback, who was it? Who were they go? Oh, if they had Bregman, they would have had the 5 of the best players in baseball on one team.
You know what?
Perdomo at short. Hasson's calling it. So.
No.
Yes.
No. I mean, I would maybe take Perdomo over Marte.
No, Marte's the best second baseman in baseball, hands down. Hands down.
Yeah, I mean,
Nico Horner's a close second, and my Cubs are about ready to blow that too.
Well, what's funny to me is if MLB Network could, I 100% guarantee they would have just put the entire LA Dodgers team at every position here.
You're right. Mookie is missing from this. And
because back to, you're right. Actually, you're right. Shortstop, I would actually take Mookie at this point.
Okay.
Because this is what's weird, right? Because for shortstop, right? But like Mookie now is like outfielder short. He's like utility guy.
Second base. Yeah, the dude's incredible.
So
it's so hard to say these words. I mean, obviously Mookie Betts, great baseball player. It's just the Dodgers. Yeah. All right, let's move on. But I think Bobby Witt, fine pick, MLB Network, but I'm going to go with Perdomo at short. Second base, they have Ketel Marte of the Diamondbacks, our second Diamondback to make MLB Network's list.
And once again, why aren't the Diamondbacks better?
Exactly. Why aren't they? And we have a word, pitching.
Yeah,
that's their problem. Actually, this year they'll be good. Gabby Moreno's back. All right. What do you think? Ketel Marte, any argument there?
That's fine. I'll go with Marte. It's fine.
Wow, RJ. So angry earlier, and now, whatever.
Yeah.
You're just mad that the Yankees didn't pick him up, but you're going to have Nico, I think, so you'll be all right. All right, first base. This one's tough for me because I absolutely love Vlad Guerrero Jr., which the MLB Network has got at first base, but I disagree.
Well, what are you disagreeing with?
I don't think it should be Vlad on this starting lineup. I have another gentleman that I would put in.
Yeah, another gentleman to put in.
I would put him at first base starting over Vlad.
Is it another Dodger named Freddie Freeman?
Nope. Nah, Freddie's aging.
Yeah.
Sorry, Freddie. You're an incredible baseball player, but I just love the next dude is the Pete Rose of this era. And I'm calling it. Telling you, dude just plays the game differently. I love watching him play.
Who is the next Pete Rose of this era?
He's not the next. He is the Pete Rose.
Oh,
the way he plays. Bryce Harper.
Oh, yeah. I mean, talk about aging.
Yeah, I know. He's got some injuries, but he's still a young dude.
I mean, think about it, though. You went from catcher to outfield to now first base.
Yeah. Just love the way the guy plays. He's passionate. Seems like a good dude. I mean, Vlad's a great guy. Can't argue. I mean, honestly, me saying this and then thinking about the World Series, I'm like, well, it's probably a bad idea.
No. Then they're doing this all wrong at this point. Because, like,
here we go again. You're doing it wrong.
All right. Yeah, no, all right. Go ahead. It's fine.
Well, Vlad or no?
No.
You want Goldschmidt over there?
No, I don't want Goldschmidt. Because they're going to probably give Ben Rice a whole lot of plays at first. And Goldschmidt, they're looking to re-sign to more be like a backup / mentor. Because I think it's time to let the kids play, as they say.
Get him ready for his coaching career. Start mentoring these young fellas.
I mean, man.
Yeah. All right. So you good with Vlad at first then?
Yeah, I do.
Man, I thought you'd argue that one. I don't know why.
No. I said I was not good with Vlad at first.
Oh, you're not?
No.
Okay, go. Who are you going to put there?
Well, this is what gets crazy. Like, because now oh man, I don't know. Does Schwarber play first, or is he just legitimately a DH?
He's having a beer, a cigarette, and comes up and hits dingers.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
he was a catcher when he was a young fella.
I mean, honestly, like, well, I'll save that argument for next. But
okay,
they all were catchers.
I know.
Seriously, they all come up as catchers, and everyone that ends up being a manager, I swear to you, at some point was a catcher because they have to understand the game, and that's why Boone is a horrible coach, because he doesn't understand the game.
All right.
So go on.
Spoken like a true Yankee. I love it. All right. Well, anyway, I got the infield for me, other than Jose and Ketel. Well, there's only two other positions, so
yeah,
I disagree. Bryce Harper at first for me. Where do you want to go next, RJ?
We can go. I think we'll probably be in agreement on Skenes.
Would we now?
Oh, who else are you going to go with?
Skubal.
Would you?
Yes.
Would you really? Actually, first question is, once again, this is the team, yes. But now you're getting into pitching.
I know. This one's tough because,
you have to say, where are they pitching? Are they in Coors Field?
Well, no.
Are they in Seattle? Like, where are they pitching at? Right?
They're in...
Are we Hitters Park? Are we a Pitchers Park?
What's going on? D-back Stadium in the playoffs when they opened up the
dome. When they opened the dome.
Up, which ended their hopes.
That's my conspiracy.
Yeah, you're right. Skenes, Skubal, honestly, Yamamoto at this point. Hell, you could throw Ohtani on the mound.
Well, that's what, because you could put Ohtani on the mound.
And then get yourself
and then DH. You could get, and then you could slide in Schwarber.
Yeah, but that's not what we're doing.
I really want that guy to promote some like chicken shawarma or something like that. Be like Schwarber shawarma.
Hey. Kyle, call us if you want to get an idea. All right, we got to get to it.
Yeah.
Who you taking Skenes? You like Skenes?
Yeah, I'll take Skenes. I mean, his ERA, like he just got no help. Like the dude, it's very hard to get a 20-win pitcher nowadays with innings cut short, just like how we talked about how they're missing like 2 relief pitchers on this. But like now, like he could be like Randy Johnson of prime, in the end of Astros into the D-backs era.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
So let's go to the catcher real quick. Cal Raleigh is on MLB Network's team.
Yeah.
Cal Raleigh, you good with that?
I'm fine with it. I'm expecting 28 home runs from him this coming year. So, I mean, that'll still be solid. And then his defensive side is still there,
Okay.
But
yeah, this one was tough. I guess Cal Raleigh defensively, he's a switch hitter. Had a good year last year, and doesn't exactly look like a baseball player. So I went with that. It's fine. It's fine by me. All right, DH. I mean, Ohtani's got to be on the field somewhere. DH is fine for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
I guess.
And then closer Mason Miller.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, closers. Yeah, man, closers are tough. But yeah, I mean,
but
he's the hot tamale right now.
Last year, I mean,
yeah,
it's hard to argue with the gas that man throws, and then his.
Yeah, I don't know. I see. This is where you caught me off guard, so I'm trying to like go through my Rolodex, so I don't have as many informed opinions. If I had like a list of like, oh yeah, that guy, and why am I not thinking of it? Because you ambushed me.
I did ambush you.
So
it's intentional ambushing.
Yeah. I'll research this later and I'll come back. I can guarantee I probably can remove 7 of these guys pretty easily.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Who off the top of your head?
Not off the top of my head. No, I told you.
Come on. Who are you removing?
No. Well, like I said.
All right. I'll let you off the hook. Now you are looking at these 11 dudes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
How many? Because we are a card show primarily.
Yep.
How many of their cards do you own? Ohtani, obviously you do. Skenes.
I own multiple Corbin Carrolls.
There you go.
I own multiple Aaron Judges.
Yeah.
I own Aaron Judge the most at, I think, 16 graded cards.
Yeah.
And then Ohtani's second at 13 graded cards.
Okay.
Corbin Carroll, I don't have graded cards yet, but I've got some really cool raw ones of his. I do not own a Vlad Guerrero, but I did pull a 101 printing plate of his during a break. So that was kind of cool to handle that for a minute.
Yep.
And then, I've got maybe 6 Skenes. I have a Jose Ramirez out to be graded right now. I have no Cal Raleigh. I have no Mason Miller. I have no Marte. I have 1 Bobby Witt out for grading. And I have 1 Juan Soto in a Yankees uniform out for grading.
Okay, fair.
But what I'm holding is I'll probably hold the Corbin Carrolls because some of those are. I showed you the glove one the other day. Yeah. His rookie card is really cool that Randy Johnson took the photo of, and then I've got his. I just got in the mail his out of 199 foil Garbage Pail Kid when he's like half snake. So that's a pretty cool card.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm hunting image variations of all these guys. I've got Carroll. I've got I don't know if the Judge auction's over yet. So his image variation.
Which one? The one where he's going to base, or the one where he's
running
Jeter?
to first base? Yep. I bid and lost my ass on the one with Jeter.
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
Vlad Guerrero, I've got 2. Marte, I don't think I
had that Guerrero rookie card patch auto. I think we sold the thing for like $150. That was a mistake.
Yeah. I don't have Ramirez, although I think I
see what I mean. Like, look, he's on this, and everyone's like,
"I know he's overlooked." You weren't wrong. You nailed it. But I think
dude will probably go down as one of the greatest Cleveland players ever in baseball.
Ooh, that's huge. That's a big statement. Yeah.
Yeah.
What about Manny Ramirez? You got Jim Thome.
Well,
yeah. Anyway,
I mean, but what do you really think of Manny Ramirez as? You think of him as a Boston Red Sox?
No, that's fair.
Right. Same thing too. Like. It's that whole like where they did their, because even that after that, I would picture him as a Dodger because when he came over to the Dodgers, he was just like, he was crazy.
Yeah. All right. So now we're going to talk real quick as we bring this in. So talking grading, RJ, you sent recently some cards out to Tag. Is that right?
Yes, I have sent 5 cards out to Tag from my original. Hey, these are the cards I'm sending out in one of our previous videos, only under finite detail of looking them over. Only 2 of them from that look like I would. You just get, it's weird, right? Because like I can send a PSA and I know there's human error on that side. I'm just like, they'll see what I'm seeing. Like with this other one, I'm like under a microscope and I'm like black light. No, I'm not black light, but you know what I mean? It's a little more scrutiny. So like you get really nervous. Like I've never been nervous about a grade before, unless it's like a super high end card that I'm sending in. And in this case, like these are my PC cards. So I'm not, for the most part, maybe not the Schlittler though, but I don't know. We'll see what happens.
So you've got cards out to Tag.
Yes.
So you called me recently and we were talking about how they look. Yes. I'm a big F1 guy. So I was kind of messing around on the old interwebs here. I hit a couple helmets from the Topps F1. These are not my cards. And I blocked out the serial numbers on these so I could show this today. But what I'm showing is 2 different helmet variations from the Topps helmet collection card, if you will. I don't disagree with you. I like the tag look better because with the PSA, you see the red.
Yep. It draws your eye off the card. And that's what I was telling Matt the other day. Because I was like, one of the issues is like, oh, it's clear and see-through, so you can't see the letter printing sometimes because it's white on white, whatever.
Yeah.
You usually, honestly, 98% of the time, there's no issue seeing anything.
Nope.
But it just feels, like I said, heavier. And when you look at the card right away, you just catch the card and the color and all that stuff. Where like PSA, like they are now like so ingrained in like, trust our label. Our label is all that, right? And they're at a point where like they couldn't move away from this. And this is where like when you look at a tag slab, like I said, it's like the outside edging is a harder, thicker plastic, and then it's like inside there's there's no shattered glass look, filtered glass look like there is on the PSA. Yeah. So like it just looks so good. And actually
it's clean.
Yeah, well, this goes back to, and then what you can do, you can dress that stuff up too, like because like I had sent you like on the Pokemon that card art, right?
Yeah.
So it's like this card art that like extends the art on the card, and you can put it in like one of the holders and stuff like that. It's super cool. They actually have them for tag, and I want to get some I want to buy some Pokemon in tag just to get it for it because it goes behind it. So you actually you're seeing through the slab to the extension of the artwork, which is like super cool. Super cool.
So I just wanted to put this comparison because to your point, like this person on the left with the Lewis Hamilton tag card, they have it on a black backdrop. So look how clean that looks. We have a wall behind us up top there. This would look good because the wall on the back of it is black. So it's going to look good. And the card, like you pointed out there, is going to stand out. I hate to use the word pop, so I won't. But it's going to pop. The PSA, you get a bunch of those next to each other, and you see a bunch of red.
Yes,
now,
and at this point, what is the card? Like you're displaying cards because you think it's like art.
Yeah,
it's like it is the middle-aged man art. I'm sorry, my wife.
Yeah,
I was trying to figure this out the other day because I'm like, what I really want, because I keep trying to find like a way to display and stuff like that, and I'm like, I really want like almost like the slab guard type thing that you could put it in, like a tag, whatever it might be, that you put it in. But then I want the back black as well, but I want it to be like a magnetic board so I can just like put the case against it and I could move them in any position that I wanted to. And I found the black magnetic board, but now I'm just trying to find someone that's going to like be able to 3D print what I'm looking for. And I thought that red case I had was going to do it because there's magnets in it, but they're just not strong enough to pick up the...
Well, if you're out there and you're a 3D printer, call, shoot RJ a note. But also, let us know how wrong we might be. Got some awesome comments recently about my take on Alex Bregman. It was awesome. I loved it. It was great. Great conversations with people. So
it's the old bread and butter.
Yeah. Well, there you go, RJ.
Oh, Zing. I'm the only one that's keeping myself entertained over here. What can I say?
So you're just jealous of my beard.
So I was reading the PSA magazine, and inside the PSA magazine was a very interesting article about a gentleman who collects PSA 1s. And it was like a 6-page article, and I sent it to, Matt and, Brian and stuff. I'm like, you guys got to check this out. I'm like, because this is kind of an interesting take on what this guy's doing. And his whole thing is everyone has a shtick, right? Some people only collect cards that players blowing bubbles with bubble gum, or someone,
sunglasses.
Or era cards or whatever it might be, right? Everyone finds their own calling because there's so many opportunities and different options to go after. So this gentleman's, the whole story was about how he started collecting PSA 1s because he saw one. He's like, holy cow, this is it. So we're talking, the Jeter foil rookie, that's a PSA 1, and, Tony Gwynn PSA 1. Like, so he's going after these cards that are like the chase cards that everyone wants to get a 9 or 10 or whatever, because they're worth hundreds of thousands of dollars potentially at some point, tens of thousands, whatever it might be. And he's getting them for cheaper as PSA 1s. But what's actually super interesting that he brought up is the population report, because everyone is all about population report, and there's only 10 10s, right? And I've got one of them. There's even less population report or pop reports for PSA 1s. So, for instance, the foil, the 96 foil Jeter, actually the one that we put up on the wall, he has the PSA 1 of. It finally got a second graded PSA 1 that came out, but he was talking about how he's been offered more money for his PSA 1s than some 8, 9s, or 10s. And I'm like,
it's wild.
Yeah. I'm like, this can't be, right? Because it's a 1, right? Like you could create a 1. But he goes into the story about how it is extremely hard to create a 1 because there's a fine line in grading where PSA will come back and they might put it as a 1.5, or they might put it as non-gradable and send it back to you.
You send them a note, say, hey, this isn't a 1. Can you not grade it for me?
And so if you get a 1.5 or a 2, right, you're in the same boat as getting a 9 when you're trying to get a 10. You're like, wow, what do I have to do here, right? So it's a really interesting position for this. And he's like, oh, I kind of did it because I'm kind of a jokester and I wanted to, have a collection. And he's like, and I get people that actually get a really great response from this, or some people are just like, you're making a mockery of the hobby, which I don't think so. Because once again, collect what you love, right?
Making a mockery.
Yeah.
The guy enjoys it.
So after reading this, I'm like, I'm going to put this to the test.
And what did you get, RJ?
I decided to search Michael Jordan. Where I would love to own a Michael Jordan PSA 1 because maybe I'll get it for cheaper than, a PSA 10 and like any of his base from back in the day is like $300 automatic, right? So I ended up coming across a super cool card, which I did not know existed. I believe it's a 92 Sports Illustrated for kids, Michael Jordan. And he's literally dressed as almost like grandmama, like Larry Johnson was, where it's...
Here it is.
Yep. Right here. And so I started bidding on this and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna try and snipe this at the end here. I did. I won. I paid $58 for a PSA 1 of Michael Jordan. And I've never been happier because it's the only PSA 1 of this card.
Pop 1, baby.
Pop 1. I set the price on it at $58. So the next day, card ladder updated, and it's like $58 is the ladder for this card. And I thought that was hilarious because I'm like, the only other person right now that would be selling this would be me. So I was joking with Matt. I'm like, I should put this thing up for like $1,000 and see what happens.
The only one.
But so I went back in and I looked at the population report. I believe of that card, I don't have numbers in front of me, but of that card, only 10 had gotten 10s, and it pushed it into the $500, $600 range at that rate. But what I paid at $58 for it was equivalent to a PSA 8. So it kind of came between that PSA 8, PSA 9 level, because then I think the 9 hit like $197 on average, and then like it elevated quickly, right? So I'm like, I got a 1, super unique, the only one that is graded like this for $58 when all these other people have an 8 that I paid about the same price for, and there's 24 of those or 26 of those, right? So I was laughing because I'm like, man, there's no other things have a population of 1 on here, so it's a chase to the bottom. But you know what? It automatically transferred to my vault, and I'm going to bring it home because this is a card. I totally get what he's talking about now from this article. It's just cool. It's just cool. Yeah. I'm just like looking at this. I'm like, man, this is just cool. It's like, it's been trashed almost to the point of no return.
No grade.
And somebody spent $20 on this to grade it and, made a profit, right?
Yes. Are you going to go down a hole like you're doing with Greg Jones?
Oh man. You know what I won today?
What?
Today for $3.85. I won his 75 out of 75.
Well, you gotta tell the story what you're doing.
All right. So I am collecting Greg Jones. So we opened up boxes a little while back. Topps Finest, when we hit that big headliners Ohtani, which paid for it for like $1,000. I think we sold it for $950, whatever. It was amazing. But in that same box that Matt hit was the 5 out of 5 red Greg Jones. And I was like, you know what I'm going to do?
It was worth like $2.
Yeah, we looked. I'm like, oh, this is probably at least like a $60 card. Maybe it's a rookie. It's whatever. Nope. The dude only played like 3 or 4 games in the bigs. He's in the Rockies uniform, but he had already been traded to the White Sox. He's pretty much like kind of back in AAA, I think, out of the league, that variance. But the guy got a crap ton of cards in Topps Finest, and in like 2 other sets that they just loaded him into. And once again, he's done better than me in his life to make it to the majors and have cards, right? So this is amazing. Yeah. So this comes back to the collect what you want and collect what you love and the, nuances of things. So with this red out of 5, I'm like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to try and collect the rainbow on him because I've never collected the rainbow on anything because once again, I'm a Judge fan. I'm like, that's going to be impossible unless I hit the 101 and I hit an out of 5. I probably still couldn't afford the, 10 and 25 on some of those cards. But with Greg Jones, I'm like, it's affordable enough that I can actually try to do this. So I did. I went and I won the 101 for like $270. I didn't think I was going to get it. It did that whole like, oh, we're calculating who won. And I'm like, because the bidding went up at the end. I didn't think I got it. And I, panicked. I'm like, well, there it goes. But I was the winner, and I'm a proud owner of the 101. And then I realized, I'm like, wait, I have the 101. I have the red out of 5. Wait a second. I should collect the bookend of all of these cards. And so I do believe, and I've got one more. I think I've got the out of 25. I lost out on the gold out of 50. So that's the only one that's probably going to throw a hiccup in this. The green out of 75 just came up, and I just won it for under $4.
Is that today?
That was today.
When?
And so now I got to find the out of, 199. Out of Topps Finance is a little bit different with their color scheme. They're not nearly as, evolved as Topps flagship stuff. But so I'm still on the hunt for some of that stuff. But, I might have to reach out to the guy that sold the gold out of 50 and be like, dude, can you send a message to the guy that you bought it from? Because the only other thing I'm thinking of is like, maybe that guy's doing the same thing, and he's just, me and him are the only ones bidding on this, because only one other person put a bid in on it. And I'm like, of all the Greg Joneses in the world, of all the greens, only 2 of us have bids on this out of 75. So there I am. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to send them all in to get graded at the same time. So when the graders look at it, they're just going to go from the base all the way down to eventually the superfractor. And I know that I'll probably get 8s and 9s and 7s on some. Who knows what it is? But I just think that's funny to me. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Hey, man, you just said it a minute ago. Collect what you want. You're having fun with it, and that's what it's about, man. Having a little fun.
Greg Jones, Colorado Rockies, Topps Finest. If you have a bookend auto, hit me up.
Yeah. All right. Well, there you go. What else?
I think that's it.
All right.
Well, I think we can put a bow on it.
Let's do this again next week, all right?
Yeah, sounds good.
Thanks, everybody. Take care. Thanks for listening to Behind the Breaks. We appreciate you being here with us and helping us grow this community. You can find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, and YouTube.
Make sure to like, follow, or subscribe, and we'll see you for the next one.